Tim Kennedy getting blasted by Robbie Lawler, just getting annihilated by an uppercut.
Dude, what a legend.
And the guy hits like a freight train.
They're trying to get him in bare knuckle.
No, Robbie, no.
I know.
He's another gem. Great,
such a
wonderful human.
This is strike for it. Yes, sir. Look at both of you young, 29 and 30.
So
you fought him in his fucking heyday.
He is sending Melvin Manhoff. Do you remember when Melvin was doing the inside leg kick?
Winning that whole fight.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God, poor Robbie. And then
one punch, he sends him to Jesus.
Dude, Strike Force, those were the days, bud.
Do you remember which round, Tim?
No, you just look at an image because you just see my face covered in my own blood, and I'm just pouring blood on top of Robbie. The whole fight was a bloodbath. Just a testament. You know, he's in the Hall of Fame, multi-time as a fighter. But then his fight with Roy McDonald,
buddy,
one of the best fights,
changed Roy's life.
Yep,
yeah, changed his life.
One of the best. Look at that that takedown was actually after uppercut. If you go to go down one.
Here?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Look at my poor face.
All
freaking Robbie. One uppercut and he changes my face forever.
God,
freaking Robbie
think about
Lawler.
the freaking alumni that came out of Strikeforce, man. When you go through it, you're like, holy shnikes.
Jacare, Robbie Lawler, Luke Rockhold.
Ronda Rousey, DC. I mean, especially at the time, Verdum was still in there. I mean, the whole Misha Tate, the whole squad.
Yeah.
Woodley, Nate Marquardt.
There it is. Top right-hand corner.
Here?
Yeah, that's the...
Oh, what? Of course that picture's the tiniest. So that's after.
That is the punch.
Did you ever fight Nate Marquardt?
No. He was Jackson's guy.
So you guys never fought? Because he was he beat Woodley. He had that Mortal Kombat combination. Takes the belt from Woodley and then came over to UFC.
It was... we were definitely...
buddy
heading towards each other.
In your guys' primes, that's a fucking... Nate was so good.
It would have been a great fight.
Great fight.
Yeah. And I don't, of course I'm going to say I'm going to win.
Yeah.
But it was going to be a great fight.
Be a great fight.
And it would be violent from bell to bell.
Oh, dude.
Neither of us have that's the one. Look at that punch.
Christ.
So that guy is sitting in the back of a bus and a bunch of protesters are walking up and that guy's just sitting there like, do.
Oh, he was like, they better pray to God they don't open those doors. And he told, Jamal Hill and all those guys are like, oh man, fuck this, open the door. And he goes, fellas, sit down. We want to conserve our energy. You're like, what? Just the general.
Ruthless.
The experienced
Robbie.
general's like, hold.
Tactical patience.
Hold. I fucking wish they got on that bus.
Could you imagine the doors opening and Robbie Lawler just takes the step down those bus stairs, 3-4 steps down, and he sits there and just takes it all in. It's now time, man.
UFC, assemble.
Yeah.
You just pray to God one of those woke idiots are like, hold on, back up. I think that's Robbie Lawler. No, my boyfriend at the time, super toxic. He used to watch UFC. I've seen that guy. You just would pray to God. One of them had the wits to go, wait, look at their ears.
Yeah. They don't. They're so tough when there's like 70, 80 of them and there's that energy of the mob. But they've never seen real violence, right? If they're throwing bricks and they're throwing rocks and they're throwing bottles, and
that's not violence.
That's not violence.
No. That's coward shit.
Robbie Lawler's violence.
Yeah.
Yeah. You walking up to a dude that said something slick to your wife.
Yeah.
That guy's about to experience violence.
Yeah.
Like they've never seen it.
No. Yeah, dude.
Like your boy yesterday. I wasn't even being it. I was being chill. I was course correcting a guy that was a little out of balance.
No, I mean, you have the skill set where you're not going to amp it up and
super chill,
knock him out.
But even him was like, that's different. I'm like, that's a 2 out of 10, man.
Yeah, bud.
Yeah.
We crank up at 10, you're not walking out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. T was like, Dad, get in there. I'm like, I don't need to. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. You know, I was going with that nice gentleman who I told you I love that guy. I was going with
Tyson.
As soon as I get up there, T's like, stick it to him, Dad. I'm like, whoa, bud, take it down a notch. We're just.
I was going with Sean Apperson, and Rollo runs up. He's like, beat him up, Dad. I'm like,
no, this isn't. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't also want to hit Sean Apperson hard because Sean Apperson will hit me hard back.
Yeah, man.
Like I'm not even wearing a mouthpiece. I'm not wearing a cup.
No, dude, there's none of that.
But it's the best when you're doing good work, good head movement, good footwork, right? And he out angles you, proper distance, and then that glove just touches, barely even, but it touches you, and you're like, oh.
Back in the day, this would have been a problem.
Yeah.
Even like I was going with yesterday, I was like, we're moving around, his reactions, his movements are good. And I'm like, there's no way this guy's like a 9 to 5, or he has to have some experience. Otherwise, I've gotten really bad.
Yeah. No, he was an ex-pro fighter.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's like, oh, I can't.
Trained at the pit in the heyday.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's like, I was at the pit. I'm like, oh, thank God.
We're like Glover and Chuck and Lights Out Lighty.
Yeah, because I kept trying to cut the
Adams.
ring off with him, and he knew what he was like doing his thing. I'm like, oh shit, this guy knows what he's doing.
And I love that it's like, are we going to do some Muay Thai clinch? Are we going to do some just strict boxing? Are we going to switch up and do like some MMA rounds where we're just like slightly grappling, like maybe hitting some tips? But that's it. Just constant flow, super
Great.
safe.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
What else you got, Jen?
By the way, how old were you, Tim?
Say again, sir?
You look
He was
super
30.
young.
He was 30 there, and Robbie was 29.
This,
Oh, there? I don't know.
yeah. But it says
I think that's the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the fight.
He looks
Yeah,
super
that's
freaking young.
that's this right
Also
here.
cut weight though, too.
Yeah. After this, just came out of the ring, and I don't know why. They did our physicals, post-fight physicals, immedially following.
It's so stupid.
So dumb.
Even due to right before the fight, I remember they're like, man, your blood pressure and heart rate's a little high. I'm like, yeah, because I have to go into a fucking cage and fight that guy that I'm right across from, that you're checking his blood pressure too.
Yeah.
His is high as well.
Yeah.
He's a killer. I'm a killer. Yeah, my heart rate's a little jacked, bud.
Adrenaline's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, buddy. And I'm in the arena. I'm going to compete in. Like, my fucking adrenaline's up.
Yeah.
Connor still got it.
So Conor McGregor was in Ibiza, and there's no real context to this other than someone just walked up to him. Conor was on stage, and Conor, I guess the guy said something to him, and then Conor punched him twice with the left.
He's never fighting again. His face looks like mine when I was boozing all the time.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just,
he's
like,
definitely
bloated.
boozing.
Yeah. But these are two good left hooks, though, so there's still hope for the fan base out there. This guy says
focus in
something
here.
to him, and watch this. Bink, bink. Still got it.
Yeah.
Still got it.
They look good.
Probably gonna get a lawsuit on his hands.
That was
Still
like
got it.
5:53 or something a.m.
5:53
Yeah,
a.m.
so he was up.
That's not good.
No.
Man, after like midnight, 1 o'clock, the only things open, are going to be legs, liquor stores, and jails.
Yeah, it's not good. He's never fighting again. He's too.
There's nothing good that I sound so old.
It's right though. You get to a certain age, like, man, all the trouble happens after midnight. That's when people get bored and guys get creative and they're looking for trouble. Nothing's open.
We were watching the Stanley Cup last night. My son plays hockey. Florida wins. He's pretty pumped. They pull the goalie in the last period, and one of his favorite players on Florida scores an open net, getting a hat trick.
Yeah, cool.
So he's like, the only way it could have been better if they weren't playing Canada, if it were Texas, the Stars versus Florida.
Yeah.
That's what we wanted. And that was also what he had in his playbook, but he was not objective because he wanted Texas to go. But it ended up Florida winning. This is like 10 o'clock at night. He's so pumped. And he's like, hey, can we go get some ice cream or something to like celebrate? I'm like, no, go brush your teeth and go to bed.
No, dude,
Are you
it's
insane?
Let's celebrate this moment, dude.
Stanley Cup hockey, ice cream on a Wednesday night, Tuesday night? No.
Dude, my kids became privy because out here there's a lot of Dairy Queens. And I grew up with Dairy Queen. So they've never, they had it once in LA, but we ordered from Uber Eats, wherever, and by the time it came, it was melted. So I've never experienced it. So I took them to actual brick and mortar Dairy Queen. Their minds were blown, dude.
Have you been to a P. Terry's here?
Yes.
It's like
I
the
love
In-N-Out.
that too.
Yeah, they're
I love
good.
it.
Texas
Love it.
Longhorn.
Yep.
We do have In-N-Outs as well.
Yep.
Yeah, Texas has
There's one
some.
right in Cedar Park. In and out. Yeah, my wife loves it. She drove out there for it.